Bro, I have not seen you in a while. Why did you cut your hair like that? You look like you play in the Narcos. I did an amazing sabaton with Super JJ, and we both hit the maximum sub goal, and for that we both shaved our heads. We look a little bit silly for a little bit, but it was just a way to mark this amazing event. I have a highlight video of the sabaton on my YouTube if you're curious about how it went and what you missed. And trust me, you definitely missed something. Tamsin Beast lobby is pretty good, right? I feel like it's a natural combo. Walter White X Narcos.
7 fresh opponents. Well, some fresher than others.
Ooh, golden minion. Generally what I do is I buy it and then hold it. Next turn level and play it and take a free drop. Mana Saber is really good on Tamsin as well because it actually activates. We could win the first fight guaranteed by just playing it. But I feel like a lot of people are going to hold. Yes! Enjoy the sub. Wait, Rob, you weren't subbed yourself, but you gifted it randomly. That's very generous.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Boss card. You climbed today, my friend. Big day. Doing my best.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
I can level and almost always win here. I think I should almost always level.
Oh, you really let him have it.
Ah, rip. Trying to get some good value. Hello, Mr. Rado from Brazil. Hello there. Hi there, Dark Zero. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Nice. We're buffing our board quite considerably. Big buffs. Lots of power. It's growing on me, Lemao. I get it. Yeah, one of the few good puns that I made. Probably gonna cycle something. Bullshit. I mean, I don't mind that we're eating, but our opponents are also gonna eat. Everybody eats. Eee. Taregoza is actually a good minion to have here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Tarek is actually the worst minion. I mean, then I probably should put it first, because you kind of want to buff your board and win the fight. Next time I want to level up. That's generally how we want to play it. This anomaly is kind of weird, but in a weird way I like it. I like the craziness. I like the kick factor. Are you going for Elder? Elder is ideally what you go for. You go Elder, you go Hawk, and you get a lot of stats from that.
I fight for the dawn.
Yeah, good. Good trade.
Not too shabby, friend.
Oh, move stats can be super good. Not if you move from the weakest minion. Okay, next time I'm expecting to triple. Hi there, Chief David. Plus free. Literally, any other outcome would have been better. The best outcome was either Scarab or Mana Saber onto the Taregoza. And then we would have other minions be our strongest. 13k streamer. Yeah, I got back to 13k. This is my rank before the Sabaton. So like it took me like 2 weeks to unwind the damage. Yes! Thank you, Rob, for the 14 months. They said you sound like an owl. And now I should go, whoo, whoo, whoo. Is that an owl? Honestly, I've never heard an owl in my life.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
I don't know what sounds it makes. Left. Nice, we got the tie.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Again? Move to Tarek. We're stopping the move.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Okay. Vineweaver, Rascal, or Nimble? Honestly, pirates are kind of good. If you look at the tier list as well. Oh, you stole my money again. Thank you for your money, Tium. What about the Rally Dragon for scaling the spells? He's a bit too small, so I don't like him that much.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Vaping is cool. The funny thing about vaping is that it started as a way to stop smoking, and now people go into vaping. And then they start smoking afterwards. It's kind of stupid.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Ew. Okay. We have pretty high attack minions. Like now our lowest attack minion is this guy. Primeval. It's pretty early. I think we could sport a Primeval. Yeah, maybe you switch the coin with the one in the shop. Doesn't really do much, but... And I'm not sure, is Monstrosity really the best card you can play here?
You're way ahead.
I'm thinking about leveling. Bam. Dude, Tamsin is such a good hero. Good tempo, good late game. You have to keep in mind Elder and Chicken as like a 2-card amazing combo. I'm just making sure that people don't miss the amazing energy. Thank you. Thank you for having our back.
Not too shabby, friend.
Booming stats again. Whoa. Tarek G? What are those?
Now we're cooking.
Honestly, maybe you don't want Primeval. Maybe you can do better than that. Like, buffing my entire board at 7-10 is a lot. It's a lot of stats for this stage of the game. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to screw it over. Or screw it up, I guess. Don't you want Macau for the composition? Macau becomes my smallest attack minion. I don't actually think I want it. I think Chicken is much better than Macau.
Everyone's gunning for you.
Chicken Elder.
Watch out.
Macau could work, but if you find a way to buff it. Good morning, Philharmonic. I could say Philharmorning. Macau is not bad. Macau is not a bad idea, Grim. But you need to find a way to buff his attack. And I just think because we are Tavern 6, because we are pushing so much tempo, just feels a little bit late. Just feels like we are slowing ourselves down by buying it, rather than helping ourselves. We have a roadboard triple in the shop. Had. Past tense. Okay, Rogers is pretty solid. I think we always buy it.
Show them what we're made of.
I'm trying to force the triple a bit faster. Matriarch should be pretty sick.
Yes!
Fake handle? Rake handle?
Hmm.
Sunder their city.
Breakfast or dinner at the PC, you're my go-to streamer, bro. Thank you for watching, I appreciate it. Somebody also redeemed the turn without glasses. Let's go. No glasses. I'm getting most of my investment back this way. Putting this one first. Why did you buy the Poet? I bought the Poet because if I play Poet plus 2 more dragons, they're all gonna keep the stats permanently from my hero power. But it's a little bit tricky to get it going. I already have Taregoza, so when you already have Taregoza, maybe you don't need Poet. Right now, what I want to find is Elder. Elder is the most important card to find. And then we need Hook / Macau for the Elder.
You've got this. You're way ahead.
How does a new hero power work? So, at the beginning of the fight, the game looks at your lowest attack minion and then gives it the death rattle to give its entire stats to your whole board once it dies. And then if you have Taregoza or if you have Poet, you can keep the stats permanently. So you're able to scale quite well and quite efficiently in a situation where you're playing that card. If you have all types of minions on the board, does Rift Explorer give you minions to choose of no type? It guarantees them. So for example, you can use that strategy to guarantee that you get
Going out there.
Primeval when you're on 5. When you're on 6, you're gonna get Primeval or Party Guest, because those are the 5 drops, right? Okay, Battlecry Sticker and extra time is really good here. I think we can buy the Hashling.
Your army's looking
I think we can buy the Taunt. I think we can buff the Pirate Lady. A Rogue plus Matriarch to get stats. We can do better. This is only 1-1, right? Let's try to win the fight. Bran is also really good. Okay, who are the cuts? Cut. Bran in. Battlecry Sticker an extra time, so now we have Golden Bran equivalent. Bramble Witch is a good tech. Relaxer is just a good card to play a lot of cards. To spam a lot of cards.
Your army's looking real nice.
The problem now is that Bran becomes my worst minion. And I still haven't found Eldar. Isn't Bran throwing your hero power into the bin? No, because once you find Eldar, Eldar is guaranteed gonna be your lowest attack minion. So you can play Bran, just make sure to get Eldar. I need to look more aggressively for the Elder and for the Hawk. That is how we win. What is Elder? This guy. All-seeing Elder. It's a 1-1. Start of combat copies your leftmost and rightmost minion. And you can probably like guess where this goes. Persona with the 65 months. Thank you, Persona. 5 years post-retirement age and I'm still here.
You really let him have it.
Thank you so much, Persona.
I can't wait to see how this plays out.
Wait, is Persona 70? No, I think he's trolling. Because he's 65 months. But I don't think Persona is 17 in real life. I mean, I don't know, but... Taregosa is good, but without Elder we don't have anything. Like, we really should just focus on getting Elder.
That's a big one.
You'd probably laugh, but our board is like useless without Elder. Chicken. You buy the chicken, yeah.
You're down a minion and up a gold.
Right now, Bran is the worst minion. So I should buff it a bit. You buy Eldar. You always buy it.
You're doing great out there.
Should have taunted this. You see? Oh, he made my guy a 3-3. Why buff the Elder? Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but I didn't buff it that much, but I get what you mean. You also want to taunt Elder, but if you taunt Elder, you're exposing yourself to Bramble Witch. Like, you want to taunt it, but you also don't want to taunt it. Wow, pretty lucky opponent. My guy had like 1% to not die here.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Why do you hold the taunt in your hand if you need to triple it? I just ran out of time. It was a pretty complicated turn for me, and I didn't manage to finish it properly. Now you also want to play scam cards. Let's hope he doesn't land on the Elder. Okay. So this is gonna be a health, this is gonna be attack. Perfect. Leroy is a good card to have. Should have bought and sold the Gambler. Second Elder is fantastic. Now you probably buy Macau. Bro, I don't even want to taunt the Elder.
You're doing great out there.
Taunting Chicken as a decoy can work. Maybe I should have taunted the Leroy. Wow. What Death Rattle is the board triggering? It's triggering the Death Rattle of my hero power, which goes from the Elder.
That's cool.
I'll buff the Leroy a bit. Yeah, we need Elder to be the smallest.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Can you explain why Tarek first? So the Elder has high attack. So then that my whole board has high attack. I can put Tarek last and then give high health to the board. Wow, what a build. I can switch it and put Tarek last.
Not too shabby, friend.
But then we're not gonna give any attack to our guy. Basically, we have two big minions. The Rogers and the Tarek. And yes, the Tarek is a lot bigger than the Rogers. I feel like this is good enough. Now I need to just find a way to buff another minion. Maybe like second Tarek instead of the Rogers would make sense. Or over the Leroy. Second Tarek over the Leroy, I think makes the most sense.
Go ahead and hire a recruit already.
We don't really need Leroy. Tarek for attack is better, but getting another Tarek big in case you have another fight, I think is also like a good tactic. Oh, you cannot really play the Tarek unless you manage to get it bigger than this. It's another aspect I forgot.
My dragon wrath is yours. Everyone's gonna
Can't play Titus either, because then Titus is gonna become the target. I fucked up. Shouldn't have cut anything. I forgot that aspect. I simply just forgot it. Yeah, you need to keep your guy lowest. His stats. But we're good enough. I don't think it matters. Imagine that we should have just kept the Leroy. Right? We had to keep what we kept, but just also keep Leroy. This is why you don't want to buff your elders. Understood, yeah. I mean, I should have just avoided every single buff, but we still got there. What an amazing game to start the day. Do you ever wonder how I'm so consistent? Well, I never play Battlegrounds without Hearthstone deck tracker. It lets me see each hero's win rate, and stats about which tribes get first place in this lobby. Bob's body shows me the odds of winning, losing, or doing little damage in each fight. And it proves I'm the most unlucky player alive. Com guides show me the minions I need to commit to a build and are great when I need a direction. You can try out all these features for free! Download Hearthstone Deck Tracker now from hsreplay.net and get ready to dominate the tavern.